like fake, 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 fake. That's so lonely, look like fake, 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 fake.
Hi everyone, it's Adyel here and welcome back to my channel and another day in Everyday Adyel in April. Today I'm so excited. Okay, so I wanted these Girl Talk Get Ready With Me's to come back on my channel a lot sooner. I wanted them to be early on in April and do them like every week, but life just caught up to me. I had no idea April was going to be such a hectic month. I just got back from Palm Springs and I went to Coachella. It was amazing, not even gonna lie. And a huge thank you to NYX Cosmetics. If you haven't seen my Get Ready With Me from Palm Springs yet, or if you haven't seen my Weekend of My Life, which I believe is coming after this video actually, stay tuned. But anyways, life caught up to me. April's been a crazy hectic month, but I finally had the time to sit down today and do another Girl Talk Get Ready With Me. So if you're new to my channel, first of all, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. You guys know the drill. Also give a big thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts, vent with me, girl, rant. Go ahead, rant in the comments. I read every single comment, but I started a Girl Talk Get Ready With Me series on my channel almost a year now, and I'll link the whole playlist on the screen and down below for you to watch, where basically I get ready and I talk about issues, I talk about problems that we all go through, girl talks. And let me know any topics you want down below. I do 2 episodes of certain topics, and then the 3rd episode in between is answering your questions. So we're gonna do one more Girl Talk Get Ready With Me after that, and then I'm gonna be doing your questions. So make sure you follow me on my social medias to find out when that's happening so I can read your actual advice questions. But anyways, today's Girl Talk Get Ready With Me is going to be on fake ass friends. Y'all, I wanted to do this one for a while. I've had a lot of experience with this, unfortunately, but today we're going to be talking all about it, ranting all about it, kind of giving you advice, kind of giving you a little bit of insight on things that I've been through, and just talking about why they're irrelevant and why you need to move on with your life. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling in this intro right now. I hope you guys just enjoyed this video and keep on watching. Okay, well, isn't this Girl Talk Get Ready With Me gonna be a spicy one? Okay, so I have about an hour to get ready, so I'm just gonna be talking, but I'm doing light glams. That would usually take me 25 to 30 minutes, so add the talking, we're good. So, boy, I'm feeling great right now, and this actually happened, this little situation right before I was about to film this video, ironically. Coincidentally. So this is gonna make this video all the better. So today we're talking about fake friends. We are talking about the fakes. We are talking about the people in our life who are there pretending to root for us, but when things really go right, they go left. So just before this video started, a situation occurred. This situation has now triggered all of my thoughts on fake friends and has put me in the mood to really vent about this and give this situation my all. So for all my Girl Talk Get Ready With Me's, I've never written notes for them. I've kind of just sat down and went off the tippy top of my head and just vented, spilled all my thoughts to you guys. So I'm kind of just going to be addressing fake friends in general, giving you the key signs that a person is a fake friend, and then I like to give you guys advice. I am not so much going to share my experiences as much as I would love to tell you guys what just happened. I kind of like to just tell you guys what I have gotten from the certain situations that I've been in and give you advice. That's my main goal always in anything that I'm doing, is to help others. So first of all, I wanted to introduce this topic by telling you guys, first of all, I need to start using my computer as a monitor because this LCD screen is way too small. I can never tell if the lighting's good. I just dimmed it down just in case, so hopefully that's good. But throughout my 19 years of living, I have had my fair share of fake friends. And I wanted to open up this video by telling you guys kind of where I am now. So growing up, I always had a very select group of friends. I have never been the type that wanted to have a huge friend group. I am more of that kind of person that wants that tight-knit group of solid friends that you know will be there for you, that you know got your back, and everything, you know? So all of high school, you guys know, if you haven't watched my high school experience video, you guys need to go ahead and watch that, because that's pretty much the premises. And I feel like if you're gonna watch my Girl Talk Get Ready With Me's, that video really gives a lot of insight and background on what has kind of shaped me, because I've learned so much in my life from that experience. And also my breakup video, if you guys have not seen that, that is a whole entire different thing that will probably give you more insight. But I have wanted to do this fake friends Girl Talk Get Ready With Me since last summer. And boy, am I so glad that I waited until now, because I have so much more insight on fake friends, because I got a little blindsided, and people that I thought were there for me all of high school, and people that I thought were my OGs and my everythings and my real friends, turned out to be snakes. Would you look at that? So a girl has gone through it. Like, end of last year, a girl was going through it because of these fake ass people. I was blindsided. A situation recently happened regarding that whole entire situation that also caught me blindsided, and actually didn't really surprise me based on the realizations that I have made. However, let's chat, shall we? The point of this little ranting rampage that I am currently on right now is to let you know that we all go through it, okay? And people that you think are your day one will blindside you. I would have never called this years ago. And I have been someone that's always very picky with my friends, always extremely aware. And you guys know I'm trying so hard to talk while I do my eyebrows right now, but you guys know, especially if you watch my Girl Talk Get Ready With Me, is that it's just impossible. So I'm gonna shut up right now. I know it's getting juicy, but I can get juicier when I don't have to concentrate on my eyebrows. So 1 second. So anyways, point of the matter is, and ignore the siren, there's always a freaking siren in my videos. I can go on and on about venting about how royally screwed over I've been. But point is to show you guys that I'm alive. I know, hands down, how much friends can break your heart. I know. It hurts so badly, especially when you're so down for someone or people and you do everything for them, and you're such an amazing friend and you have nothing but a kind and genuine heart and soul and want nothing but the best for them, and they have the audacity to screw you over. I'm letting you guys know this right now, that I know majority of my viewers are in high school and middle school, all right? And then of course I have a few in college, and this applies for my older viewers as well, because you know, we're always dealing with this crap. But when you get older, it kind of lessens and all of this kind of stops, and you realize a lot more and you tolerate a lot less, and it doesn't hurt as bad when you're so used to it. But anyways, in high school, a lot of the times you pretty much think everything is the end of the world. And when you grow up with people, when you are accustomed to a certain life with certain people every day, you make a lot of excuses and you tolerate a lot more than you normally wouldn't. And a lot of the times you want a lot of friendships to work, and you're so desperate and hold on to them because that's all you know. And I just wanted to open up this video by letting you guys know right now, since I moved away to California, I have met the most amazing friends and amazing people that have treated me better than anyone in my entire life. People that I have just met, or people that I've known for a while and then just now I'm able to hang out with them. And I'm happy to say that I finally have friends that reciprocate and friends that cross the same bridges that I do for them, for me. But listen, I know a lot of people let fake friendships and let fake friends get them down in life, including me. And I wish I can go into scenarios and tell you in detail how I've been screwed over by certain people and how fake my ex-friends have been to me in the past. But the moral of the story is, I was the type of person where I was screwed over by friends and disappointed many, many times, to where at a very young age, I automatically made the decision, like, you know what, I don't want friends, like, I really don't care. And I was so quick to cut people off. I still am. But it even got so far to the point where I didn't want friends. I didn't even want to make new friends because I didn't even want to be disappointed. And I just want to tell you right now, you might be in my position. You might feel so like over it and so like, wow, every single person in your life that you think is a real one ends up disappointing you. But coming from a girl that did not want anybody, who did not give a crap, who is completely fine with being alone, and I still am, I'm here to tell you that there's people out there that eventually will shock you. And I know it's hard. I know for a while. I know especially when you're young, you think it's the end of the world. You think it's the end all be all. You think you have no one else. But in life, you're going to meet so many people, and especially if you're someone that got so screwed over in the past, you're gonna get your good karma, and the people that screwed you over are gonna get their bad karma. Whether you believe karma or not, whether you believe law of attraction or not, whether you believe that the people that hurt you the most are gonna get what they deserve someday, what you put into the universe is going to be put out. You can't be a terrible person and then have everything good happen to you. I know how exhausting it could be when someone doesn't realize your worth, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your family, whether it's a coworker, whether it's anyone. I know how bad it feels, because you know in your heart, you know you have a good soul, you know you're a genuine person, you know the lengths that you would go and the bridges and paths you would cross for certain people, and how high you would jump, and those people wouldn't even cross an ocean for you, wouldn't do anything for you in the slightest in return. I know that feels like a slap in the face. But I just want you to know that even if it doesn't seem like it, even if you give up on all friendships like I had, there are people that are going to come into your life that are going to be blessings and are going to make you realize that it was worth it, and all the pain that you went through was worth it, and all that you've been screwed over in the past, it's going to make up for it when you finally have those real ones in your life. And you're going to know what it's like to be treated right, because eventually you're going to get your good karma. And I just wanted to put that out there right now. So why don't we dive into the characteristics of a fake friend? First of all, stop making excuses. Even me, with the people that I thought were my ride or dies, I would make so many excuses, and that was partly because they were there all the time. I thought that they were all I had. I didn't want to be alone. But you know what? It's better to be alone than to have people that are low-key against you and don't want to see you winning. I know how hard it could be to cut people off, and even for me, I hesitate to cut people off because sometimes I don't want to be seen as the bad guy. I don't want my name to be spinned, and I don't want this fake person to go off and say all these false things about me and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you need to know your truth. You need to know that you know what's the truth, and God knows what's the truth if you're religious. And if they want to make their own false truth, if they want others to believe their false truth, and if others really do believe their false truth, who the hell cares? Because at the end of the day, when they're out of your life, they're out of your life. And you know, sometimes I have to take my own advice on this too. But today I just had an epiphany, because I just got royally screwed over again by the same person. And I just had the epiphany that, you know what? I am so much better off without, and you will be too. I know it hurts. I know, trust me. I have cried, I have mourned. It feels like literal death when you're screwed over by people that you would do anything for, and that you have done a lot for. But let me just say this, fake friends, they range. There's all different types of fake friends, but normally they all have the same key denominators. Let us dive into them. First things first, you know those friends when you have some good news or something good happens in your life and you can just see all over their face that it makes them so mad? That right there is a fake ass friend. When that person is not there for you, they are a fake ass friend. When that person takes advantage of you and uses you and walks all over you, they are a fake ass friend. When someone shows clear signs, example, doesn't invite you places, acts as if they don't like you, doesn't defend your name when you are not around, they are a fake ass friend. When you come to this person about your issues and they put it on you and don't fix it and don't care and continue, they are a fake ass friend. Fake friends tend to be jealous, envious, and don't get me wrong. And listen, when you got stuff going for you, when you're successful, you're gonna have people that are envious of you. But the difference between a fake friend and a real friend is that real friend will gas you up. That person, instead of taking their own insecurities and maliciously trying to make you feel bad, hurt you, and blah blah blah, they'll be straight up with you and they'll be rooting for you. That's the main key difference right then and there. The fake ass friends are the ones on the sidelines secretly hoping that you fail. They're the ones that will be fake to your face, and behind your back, they don't want to see you win. They are the people that get low-key happy. They're there for you when everything's bad, but when there's good, where are they? You know, you can tell when someone's giving you a fake congratulations or isn't really on your team. There's nothing more obvious than a jealous fake friend. You shouldn't have to feel like you have to walk on eggshells or not share accomplishments with someone because they're gonna get threatened or they're gonna feel some type of way. Your real friends and the real people that are there for you are gonna gas you up like no other and make you feel on top of the world. It's a natural human reaction to feel envious or jealous sometimes, or, you know, to feel like, oh, she's so lucky, like I wish I had that. Or, you know, all of us think our friends are beautiful. There's features in them that we fall in love with that we wish we had and things like that. But the difference is real friends will gas you up and will be like, girl, like you're freaking popping. Like you do not realize, like they won't have the secret knife behind their back waiting to stab you whenever they get the chance. Where's that fanny pack? That was the most disgusting sentence I've ever said. Where's my fanny pack? No, but on the real, fanny packs are the plug. I think we can all know and assume, and the only reason I'm addressing this is because it is so relevant to this topic. I was extremely effed over by the one person I loved and cared about the most, and that was my recent relationship, and that was a 5-year relationship with a person that was my absolute best friend that I would have died for, done anything for, and he royally screwed me over even as a best friend. Listen, you all have to get to the point and mindset where when someone screws you over, I know it's hard, and especially when you're dealing with a fake friend and someone that you tried so hard for, I know a lot of the times it's first instinct to feel down about yourself and question yourself and wonder why you're not good enough and wonder why that person's off giving attention and giving love and giving everything that you want from them to other people. But you gotta trust and you gotta know that sometimes when you're a real ass friend, a lot of the times people are gonna take you for granted. People are not going to realize your worth because at first they realize your worth, and when they realize that they can walk all over you, that they can do anything, they can disrespect you, and that you're not gonna do shit about it, a lot of the times you'll see what happens is they'll completely neglect you and stop being a friend to you while they seek it in others, and that's not your fault. People are gonna realize things when it's too late, and that's what you have to realize. You can't be blaming yourself. You just gotta know your truth. You gotta know what happened, you gotta know that you were a good person, and you have to believe it. And you have to be able to get to a point where you're like, you know what? You're lost. You don't realize my worth? Well, I'm gonna go find people who do. And yes, it's hard. It's hard to rip off that band-aid. It's hard, especially when you think you're gonna be alone. Sorry, like I'm gonna get emotional. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's better to be alone than to be surrounded with people that aren't really down for you. I know, baby girl, you're making all those excuses in the book, and I was the queen of that. I know, especially when you're done with fake people and you don't allow fakes into your life, and you have that one person that you think is the real one, and they screw you over too, you don't want to believe it. Especially when you take pride and you cut people off like no other, and you don't tolerate, then the one person that you think got you doesn't. I know, and I hear you, and I feel you. Trust me, I feel it. What I've come to realize is that there's so many people that are going to treat you the right way out there, that aren't going to leave you, that are gonna have your back, that aren't gonna turn on you because of other people in their life, who aren't gonna be friends with people that are low-key against you. There are people in this world that will have your back and not tolerate anyone else who doesn't. And life is just simply way too short to be wasting on the people who simply don't realize. And I know it's hard, and this is something I struggle with every single day. You want that person to realize. You want to regain your strength. You want to know, and you want to have someone admit to you, hey, like, I screwed you over. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. But truth be told, those same people that were against you, they know. They just don't want you to know because they were never on your team. You're gonna come to realize that people you've known for shorter than people that you've thought were ride or dies for years are going to treat you better than they ever did. And it's sad, but it's a part of life. And I'm especially like screaming this on the top of my lungs for my younger girls who are middle school and high school and are settling for these trash people because you think that's all you have, and you think that that's all there is in life, and you're giving up on friendships and you're giving up relationships with other people because you don't want to be hurt anymore. But girl, I am here to let you know that it gets better and karma will do its thing. A lot of the times, fake friends will leave you for people that aren't even half of you. They will convince themselves that they have these real ass friends, and you'll be like, what the heck, like, I did everything for that person, and they're going to stab me in my face and not even realize and treat all these people so good. But think about it. People, fake people actually, they try and win people over. Okay? Fake people are normally toxic people. They have a lot of problems. Inner problems, just in general problems, okay? And a lot of the times you'll see them being so amazing to other people, and that's because they're trying to win them over. They don't realize what they lost, they don't realize what they have, and they just have issues, honestly. I can't relate. I mean, like me, when I got something good, when I have good things and people in my life, I appreciate it. I really can't relate to those who realize when it's too late or realize what they got when it's gone. But toxic, remember, toxic people think that they can do no wrong. Girl, it's a good makeup day today. I know, girl. It hurts watching the fake friend that you fought so hard for turn around and be an amazing friend to someone else, and to do everything for someone else, and to rub it in your face, and to act like they're happy. But in reality, at the end of the day, you need to have the strength to be like, you know what? They were no good for me. They were no good to me. I'm removing myself from all things related to that person. And trust me, not even gonna lie, I'm the queen of obsessing over things. When something hurts me or something bothers me, it takes me a while to get over it, and a lot of it is my pride and wanting to know and wanting to feel like I'm not lying to myself. But you gotta know and believe your truths, honey. When you remove fake friends and toxic people out of your life will get so much better in so many ways, and you just have to trust the process, and you have to trust that eventually they'll realize. But by that time, it doesn't even matter. When the friends they ditched you for are fake to them, when someone they left you for, when they get their heart broken and they sit and think, wow, I don't have anybody, where was that one person that was there for me? Where's my real ass friend? And they hit you up. Sorry. For me, I think the most heartbreak I've had in this world is having such a big heart and having people take that for granted. And the biggest heartbreaks for me have been people not realizing my worth. But like I was saying, and I've repeated, you need to know your truth. You need to know, look, I've done everything I can. Now I need to remove myself from the situation for my own good. Just gotta be able to remove yourself from situations, from toxic people. As much as it hurts, as much as you want to fight, as much as you just wish that they could realize, they're not gonna. And why do you want people that don't realize your worth in your life? This is what I had to say to myself, because I saw certain situations crumbling into my face. To watch people disrespect me and my OGs not defend my name, to choose for when people choose convenience, when people will choose people that don't like you. It hurts almost more than anything in this world, and friend heartbreaks can be even worse than romantic heartbreaks, especially when they're both at the same time. But at the end of the day, look how much stress and hurt and pain it's causing you. When you're fine on your own, when you know your worth on your own, and you got people that are your friends making you question that, no, canceled, goodbye. And your life will improve so much. I don't care if they're acting like theirs has, or whatever the case may be. You need to know the truth, and you need to know that karma got them, and whether they ever admit it or not, eventually they're gonna realize that nobody had them like you did. I'm pretty much done with my makeup, but I feel like I have so much to talk about still. I think growing up, one of the hardest lessons you have to learn is that not everyone's gonna have the same heart as you. I think dealing with fake friends and dealing with people that don't really love you and don't want to see you succeed has to be one of the most hurtful things that you have to deal with growing up and deal with in life. But holding on to people that just bring you down and that are never there for you, at the end of the day, it's just gonna hurt you more. Let go of a situation and just let time and karma do its thing. Even if you have no faith, even if you just feel so worn out by someone, you just have to trust. If you know the truth, if you know that you did everything for a person, that you poured your heart out, that you were such a good person and had such a big heart, you gotta trust that karma will do its thing. Maybe not right away, but you gotta remember, undeserving people, they might have everything going good for them afterwards, you know? Karma's gonna slap them in the face when they most deserve it. I've made the most amazing friends in the past 6 months, and I still have friends that I've had for a lifetime that are amazing friends, and I'm getting my good karma, honestly. As much as, you know, situations from the past are still trying me, that things are coming up and still hurting me, I know that I have those people in my life that are there for me for the good and the bad. Like, I can literally sit here and cry just thinking about the people that are in my life right now that have overwhelming support for me, people that are there for me in so many ways that I would always beg for, and I would always make jokes like, I wish I had a friend like me, and like, I have those friends now. And I know it hurts, I know it'll always hurt. Even me, it's always gonna hurt me thinking about the people that did me dirty and that didn't see my worth and treated me like absolute horseshit. It's always gonna make me feel down about it, but at the end of the day, that's a point of life. That's what happens, and you need to trust the process, and you're gonna get your good karma whether those people believe it or not. At the end of the day, those people are no good for you, and they don't deserve a spot in your life. Again, not everybody's gonna have the same heart as you, and that's one of the biggest heartbreaks in life. But you gotta persist. You gotta be alone for a while. You have to let blessings come into your life. You have to let people come into your life. You can't force things. And the number one lesson of it all is you have to be okay with being alone. You need to, above all, because even if you think someone's real, like, I could be saying this about my friends right now, but I'm gonna say this and I don't want to say it because it's kind of my old mindset and I don't want to be negative in any way, but at the same time, I thought that I had my real friends and they proved me otherwise. So at the end of the day, you need to be confident in yourself, and I'm going to be doing more Girl Talk Get Ready With Me's to help you guys through this. My next Girl Talk Get Ready With Me, I believe, is going to be on positivity. But when you can take on life alone, you can take on the world, baby girl. When you get to a point where you're confident by yourself, no matter who screws you over, no matter what happens, you need to get to a point where you're good alone, because no matter what, you got you. I mean, hey, watch my video that I did on confidence. You gotta build up that confidence. When you have self-esteem, when you have confidence, anyone does anything that you don't tolerate, they're cut. You don't need them in your life. You don't need the stress that they cause in your life. And it's hard. You don't want to keep letting go of people. You don't want to keep dealing with the heartbreak. But eventually it gets to a point where, you know what? You're not good enough for me. Bye. You don't have respect for me. bye. This is honestly one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in life, especially because it recently happened to a point where I was blindsided beyond my belief, and I'm so glad that I had a feeling that I needed to wait to do this video because it all happened for a reason and it all panned out so that I could be here today giving you guys the best advice that I could possibly give. So yeah, I'm gonna spray my face and then we're gonna do the outro. Bitches stab you in your back while they smiling in your face. Also, random side note, but you guys know those friends that don't gas you up. The friends that don't like your Insta post, but you know they see them. Fake. So that is it for this video, and that concludes my little rants on fake ass friends. So now, what is your job? Go and drop those fake ass friends. Do not be afraid of being alone. Look at it this way. Your girl was alone. I moved across the country from New York to California and I am alive. I was alone for pretty much 4 months and your girl is alive. She is thriving, living her best life with some of the best friends that I could have ever asked for. Look at it that way. You're going to survive. And think about how negative you feel all the time. How this is such a big weight on your shoulders having this fake ass friend. Knowing that Becky don't like you, girl. She doesn't like you. It's real obvious, but you continue to be her friend. No, cut ties, say bye, and live your best damn life. You're gonna be okay without the person that you think you most can't live without. As long as you got yourself and you work on yourself and you got you like no other, nobody else matters. So yeah, that is all I have to say. I actually have to get to my laser leg hair removal appointment right now, and then I'm gonna come back and film some more videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Girl Talk Get Ready With Me. I really miss doing them. I haven't done one in a while, but now your girl's back with them and I can't wait. I love this series so much. It's my baby. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone.